I've had a dual life. Where I've had a musical life and I've had the welding, building things life. I was a union welder in the studios on the lots for about 7 years. I'd come back from a job and I'd lost my passion. What do you do when you're scared, broken, angry? Take drugs, get drunk, eat donuts? Build an instrument? Do something with your hands, build an instrument. Something that brings meaning to my life. And so I went to build an instrument, but I don't have any money, so I can't buy anything. So I was just looking around the yard at all the junk and the surplus and the stuff left over from jobs that I worked on, and I started building an instrument out of that. I pull out this rod and I go, ooh, titanium. I didn't even know I had that. I'm in the studio for something, and I'm just sitting there and I'm looking up, and I'm looking at the speakers. I'm thinking, 15 inches of paper doesn't travel very far. Huge amount of sound. What if I weld plates on the ends of these rods? So many possibilities available with what a rod and a plate can do. I can strike this one, stop it, and you'll still hear it sing. Okay, to me, that's magic. When I work in my studio, and anybody that works in a studio, what's coming out of those speakers is magic. I mean, it is. For me, it's like very palpable. It's right there. It's in my fingers. What could be better than that? I'm listening to Ralph Mooney play steel guitar for Waylon Jennings, and every note seemed to have this elevated importance to it. Chords, insides of chords would move, and everything seemed to have a sound that was beyond what the instrument really was. And I got seduced. And I went out and I bought every record I could get that has pedal steel on it. I spent my life working around metal. Okay, and I like the way metal sounds. I appreciate what sounds like, but I like what metal does. And metal makes a complicated sound. Okay. What I think I do is I write, my compositions are simple compositions for complex sounds. What you see is a helix of silicon bronze. There's a matching helix underneath. It's a 1/4 inch longer. And these are set collars to calm down the vibration. They also change the pitch, but the idea on this was not about pitch. It was about everybody talking to each other. In the orchestra, they have the round crotales, that are all tuned. And he said, round crotales have the upper partials of the round are out of phase with the fundamental. Square crotales, the upper partials are in phase with the fundamental. And I went, went down to the shop, got a piece of square aluminum, went over on the lathe, turned it down, squared it up on the mill, put a hole in the center, bing, and it was in tune. When you spin it, you get the Doppler effect, Leslie effect. When you look at what I do, a lot of the things that I build can spin. It makes the sound, I think, have more life in it. Do you want to spend your day sitting in a room surrounded by turds? Or do you want to sit there and bring about interesting objects, or what I think are beautiful objects? Oh, it must be really exciting. You spend all the time on there and you get all done and you hit it and it goes ding. And you didn't hear the ones that went thunk. And there were a lot of thunks. In the studio, one of the instruments is the towers. This is the titanium rods. The tallest rod is 109 inches, and there are titanium plates on the top and the bottom to resonate it. The fundamental frequency of that is so low that the room can't resonate it, so you don't hear it. Another thing too is that if you can see the vibration, if you can see it, you can't hear it. The lowest frequency that we can hear is, basically 20 hertz. The sound is mechanical. No air, no sound. The more air you move, the bigger the sound is. The whole room's alive.